Hello everyone, welcome to biology class. Very good morning all of you. The next concept is vascular tissues. This is the fourth kind of plant tissues. See, what are the remaining tissues in the plants? First one, meristematic tissues. Second one, ground tissues. Third one, dermal tissues. The last one, that is vascular tissues. This is the fourth kind of plant tissue. What is vascular tissue? What is vascular tissue? Vascular tissue means it helps in transportation of water and minerals and food material one place to another place within the plant. Those are called vascular tissues. Second one, vascular tissues giving mechanical support. It gives a mechanical support to the plants because it consists fiber-like structures, fibers. Those are nothing but thread-like structures. Those thread-like structures gives a support to the plants. Okay. Coming to vascular tissues. Vascular tissues are complex tissues. Complex tissues means it consists complex structure. So these are called as complex tissues. It consists xylem and phloem tissues. Xylem and phloem together called as vascular tissues. It contains xylem, 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 phloem, PHLOEM, phloem. These two tissues together form vascular tissue. Remember it. Simply, we remember it. Vascular tissues consists two tissues. That is the first one xylem, second one phloem. Keep in your mind. Here, come to discussing about xylem tissues. See here, xylem tissues. It conducts water and minerals and salts. This is the first point. Xylem tissues conducts water and minerals and salts. These are present, xylem tissues are present in the roots. Roots absorbing water. For example, this is the root. See, this is the root. Root consists xylem tissues. Okay, it do not appear externally. These are present inside the root. So xylem tissues transport water and minerals and salts. This is the first point. Coming to second one. It can move only one direction. Only one direction. So it is called as unidirection. See here, I have written. It's only can move one direction. That is called unidirection. Means water moves from roots to remaining parts of the plant. Water can move from roots to remaining parts of the plant. So this is called unidirection. See, for example, this is a plant. This is the root. Root contains xylem tissues which absorb water by the root hair. Finally, this water can move through xylem tissues from roots to remaining parts of the plant. Okay, this is a second point. Water can move only one direction, unidirection. Water can move from roots to remaining parts of the plant. Okay, coming to next point. Xylem parenchyma only living. See, it consists, xylem tissues consists of four kind of cells. First one, xylem tracheids. See, xylem tracheids. This is a xylem tracheid. See, this is a xylem tracheid. This is a xylem tracheid. It contains pits. First one, that is. Second cell name is xylem vessels. These are multicellular part. See, this is a xylem vessel. This is xylem vessel. These are the pits. Xylem vessel. The third one is xylem parenchyma. Xylem parenchyma. Xylem parenchyma only living tissue in the xylem tissue. See, it is only living tissue because it stores food material. Okay, that is a living tissue. Coming to fourth one is xylem fibers. Xylem fibers gives to the plants support, mechanical support giving to the plants. Okay, so here xylem fibers are important. See, these four cells are present inside the xylem tissues. See, once again, xylem tissues contains four kinds of cells: xylem tracheids, xylem vessels, xylem parenchyma, xylem fibers. Among these four cells, xylem parenchyma only living. Remaining cells are dead cells. For example, xylem tracheids, dead tissue or dead cells. Xylem vessels, dead cells. Xylem fibers, dead cells. Among these four cells, xylem parenchyma only living. Okay, this is about xylem tissue. What is the main functioning of xylem tissue? It conducts water, minerals and salts from one place to another place within the plant body is called xylem tissue. Coming to second tissue, that is a phloem tissue. Phloem tissue, it conducts food prepared by the photosynthesis process. See here. It conducts food prepared by photosynthesis process. That is a phloem tissue. Second point. It can move both directions. Food materials can move from leaves to root, leaves to above the parts of the plant stems. So here, food materials can move upwards to downwards, downwards to upwards. It can move both directions. That is a bidirection. Keep in mind. Coming to next one. Phloem fibers are only dead. Phloem fibers are only dead tissues. What are phloem fibers? Here, remember it. Again, phloem tissues consist of four cells. One is sieve tubes, second one is companion cells, third one is phloem parenchyma, fourth one is phloem fibers. Among these four cells, phloem fibers only non-living. Remaining three cells are living cells. Remember it. Phloem contains also four kinds of cells. One is sieve tube, second one is companion cells, third one is phloem parenchyma, fourth one is phloem fibers. Among these four, phloem fibers only non-living. Remaining these three cells are living cells. Seed tubes are living cells, companion cells are living, and third one, phloem parenchyma is living cells. Okay, keep in your mind. Coming to remaining concepts. Once remember it, rosewood trees are very long trees. And eucalyptus trees also very long trees. How water can move from roots to stems? How water can move? It is possible only by the root pressure and transpiration process. Root pressure and transpiration process. Yes or no? See, even though they have long trees, tall trees, water can move from roots to stem part. Okay, see here, rosewood tree is there. It has 330 feet. Even though water can move, water can transport it. Water and minerals and salts can transport it from lower parts to their upper parts, even though they have 330 feet. Second one, eucalyptus trees are there. These are also tall trees. Nearly the height of the eucalyptus tree is 200 feet. Water can move up to 300 feet. Because of the trees contains xylem tissues. This is one of the reasons. The plants consist some tissues which helps in transportation of water, minerals and salts from one place to another place within the plant body. How much they have height? They can easily transport it with the help of xylem tissues only. Okay, they have tube-like structures. Transported water. It helps in transportation of water one place to another place. That is about xylem tissues. Keep in your mind. Once again, remember it. Vascular tissue is a complex tissue. It consists of xylem and phloem tissues. Xylem and phloem together call it as vascular tissues. It helps in transportation of water, minerals, salts and food materials. It giving mechanical support to the plants because it consists of fibers like structures. Coming to xylem tissues, it helps in only water and minerals and salts. It can move only one direction from roots to remaining parts of the plants. Third one, xylem parenchyma only living tissue, remaining all cells are dead tissues. See. Xylem, there are four kinds of cells in the xylem tissues: xylem truncates, xylem vessels, xylem parenchyma, xylem fibers. Among these four kinds of cells, xylem parenchyma only living. See, xylem parenchyma only living. Remaining cells are dead. This is about xylem. What about phloem tissues? It conducts food materials by the photosynthesis process. Here food materials can move bi-direction, both directions, from upper parts to leaves to remaining parts of the plants, lower parts to upper parts to lower parts. It can move both sides. So these can move bi-directional. Phloem fibers are only dead. Only dead. Remaining all are living cells. Phloem tissues consists 4 cells. Those are seed tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. Among these 4 kinds of cells, phloem fibers only non-living. Remaining 3 kinds of cells are living cells. Water can move up to 330 feet in rosewood trees. Water can move up to 200 feet in eucalyptus trees. This is the topic, children. Keep in your mind. Okay. here I am using one word, photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? Plants preparing food by the process is called as photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? Photo means sunlight. Photo means sunlight. Remember it. Photo means sunlight. Synthesis. Synthesis means formed. Synthesis means formed or produced or synthesized. Okay. Photosynthesis means plants preparing food with the help of carbon dioxide and water in the presence of chlorophyll by using sunlight as energy source. Plants preparing food, that is called glucose. In this process, oxygen is released, water also can released. This is called photosynthesis. Keep it in mind. Okay. What is photosynthesis? Plants preparing food by using carbon dioxide and water with the help of chlorophyll pigments. By using sunlight as energy source, plants prepare food, that is called photosynthesis. Plants liberate or release energy. Plants preparing food in the form of glucose. Plants releases oxygen to breathers during photosynthesis process only. So photosynthesis process is very most important. Okay, remember it. Thank you for listening my class. Thank you so much.